everyone, how you doing? I decided I would make a video to show you how I make my videos. I mean, it's not that it's complicated, I just thought it could be interesting to see. So right now, I'm about to set up. I have my computer turned on and I'm getting to set up the tripods and all that jazz now. So the first thing I do is I set up Cubase. And I have this template. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a channel for my voice and a channel for my ukulele. And this is a preset that I created. It's a template. So anytime I want to record my voice and the ukulele, I just open up this preset. Let me show you. It's going to be a bit shaky, but I actually already have, you can see the microphone is already picking up my voice. And I basically do a low cut just to cut out the low frequencies that my voice doesn't really have, and it just muffles the sound. I boost the high end just a bit to give it some air, to give it more room. I have a compressor and I have some reverb on, and that's it. Then the ukulele has pretty much the same thing, but I just do a low cut. Sometimes I mess with it, but like this is my template. Then I mess with this, and on this side, I'm fancy. Look at that, I have two screens. Actually, that's the television, but it's HDMI, so who cares? I'm using it. And on this side, I keep the mixer. This is where I mix stuff. I have the input channels, the input 1 and the input 2, which is, well, input 1 is the microphone, input 2 is the ukulele, and these are what the inputs are on the physical world. These two little things here. This is an XLR cable. This goes into the microphone. This is a jack. Any old guitar jack will work with a bunch of instruments. And then this is my headphone output, which I listen to what I'm doing with. And that's basically it. I have this here in case I want to control it. This is a MIDI controller. I have a little keyboard. I can control whatever with it. If I want to play piano or organ or whatever, this is where I do it. The computer will let me do it. So then you follow the cables, and you follow the cables, and ta-da! They go into the instruments. This is an Audio-Technica AT2020. We got it. It's really cheap. This is a really cheap model, but it's really, really good. I really recommend this if you're just starting out. I think it comes to 100 euros, so it's really cheap. It's a really good investment, and yeah, it's been in our hands for a long while now. That's my ukulele, which you probably know by now. The cables are plugged in. And then for lighting, this is what I do. I open up the window as much as I can, obviously. I have this little lamp here, which is actually in an experimental position. I usually have it on the bed, but I didn't want it to be in frame this time. So I have it kind of going from behind and from the side to where I'm going to be. I'm trying to do a sort of 3-point lighting technique, which is use 3 points of light to film, one being that one and the window. The one on the roof, ideally they would all be white, but I work with what I have. So here I have my other point, and as you can see, it goes right behind the camera. And the camera is pointed at me. It's not turned on yet, because I have to focus first. I was trying to understand if this thing had an autofocus during filming so that I could keep track on my face and so I wouldn't come out of focus during the thing, but hey, yeah. I can't get it to work, so what I do to focus is I put the ukulele more or less where I'm going to be, and then I zoom in. Oh, yeah, and since I was trying to focus manually, it's not letting me. But anyway, I zoom in, and then yeah, I kind of messed up with something while trying to get it to focus automatically. But I basically zoom in on the ukulele strings, and I focus on that, and that's more or less where my face will be. So yeah, that's what I do. That's pretty much it. So I basically sit here right next to the microphone, if you can see it. I get the thing done. I just record myself as many times as I need to, and I clap my hands so that I can sync the two afterwards. since the audio and the video are into different, oh, sorry about that, into different places. I have to sync them, so I clap as loud as I can into the microphone, and then I'll have a little spike on the audio, and I just use that to sync. And I do that in DaVinci Resolve. That's the program I've been using to edit right now, because it's free and it's actually amazing. Just a free version, you got a bunch of things. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. And I'm thinking, when I have the money and if I keep using it, I'll probably just buy it, even if I don't need all the functions, just because it is really good and it's not that expensive. But yeah, you can use it for free, which is awesome. And it does one thing that Lightworks didn't do. I used Lightworks before. It's another free program. Well, they have a free and a paid version, but the free version didn't have in-frame syncing, so sometimes I couldn't get the vocals to sync just by this much, and it was annoying. So that's why I stopped using Lightworks, and now I use DaVinci Resolve. I've been having really good results with it. When I get to edit, I'll show it to you a little bit. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I hope you're enjoying this little tour. This is what it looks like when I'm sitting down in position. It's my least favorite part, honestly, to get that thing, to get the frame to be perfect, because I have to be jumping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I fit that little square. Can I zoom in? You see that little square? You see it very poorly, but yeah, that's my least favorite part. Focusing and getting the frame just right, just with myself. Okay, and now it's time to sing. Well, I'm done processing now, so I'm exporting the audio. It only took me 2 takes. Haha. Well, actually, it took a little longer. I did several takes. See? That was a take that I messed up, another take that I messed up. That's the one I got right. That's the song right there. And then that's me talking a little bit, and that's also me talking a little bit. This is where the reverb activates and deactivates. Here it's activated, here it's bypassed, so that my voice doesn't sound echoey when I'm just talking to you. And it's done! Time to edit the video. Yeah, and this is DaVinci Resolve, which is where I edit. Now, it's really easy to use. You have your media here. Well, you see the image here, you have your timeline. I've synced these two. Let me show you. There it is. That's the clap, see? This is why I clap, because then I just have to sync both of them, and I can delete this audio track. And bam, my audio is in sync. How cool is that? Look at me go! That's how exporting goes. Goes on that little bar right there, right here. Goes super fast there, just running through my timeline. It even has a preset. I don't have to do anything. I just select the YouTube preset and bam! You get a video. It's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Super speed, Gabriella. And that's it. That's how I make my videos when I'm in my bedroom, and this is what I have. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this sort of content, if you'd like to see more, if you have any questions about what I use, how you could use similar things, whatever. Just drop me a question. I'll answer every single one of them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, all that thing. Check out my Patreon and all that jazz. I love you guys. Bye-bye.